So guys, it's official. In what is probably the most unsurprising news we could have got today, Netflix has officially cancelled The Punisher and Jessica Jones. And with that, of course, comes the end of the Marvel Netflix show era. Pretty sad. I mean, you look back 4 years ago when Daredevil first came on and everybody was so excited. It's so weird that within 4 years, Netflix just, pulls the plug on it. It's crazy. So this news, literally, like I say, has just come out within the last few hours. I believe I saw it first from Deadline. They were the first ones to report it, and now obviously it's been going around elsewhere. A lot of people have been voicing their unsurprised reactions to it online, which has been very funny to see. This was pretty expected. I mean, they had already cancelled Iron Fist, then Luke Cage, and then I think the moment they cancelled Daredevil, I think everybody had just accepted the fact that this was coming to an end, because if Daredevil, which was the most critically acclaimed and most popular show, couldn't survive the axe, then there was no chance Punisher or Jessica Jones was going to survive it. I'm surprised, honestly. The only thing that surprises me about this is the fact that they have already announced the cancellation of Jessica Jones way before we're supposed to be getting this third season. I've even seen some people report on the fact that we may not even see the third season of Jessica Jones. Again, that has not been confirmed, and I very much doubt that will be the case. But I really have no incentive to watch Jessica Jones Season 3 now, knowing it's the last one, and the fact that Season 2 was so awful. Like, I might just skip Season 3, because I'm just not looking forward to it, and the knowledge that it'll be the last one, it really doesn't fill me with any kind of anticipation for it whatsoever. Now, The Punisher, I am sort of upset that it's finishing, but at the same time, I am content, because I actually did finish Season 2 a few days ago. And the way that Season 2 ended, it was very much kind of a Daredevil Season 3-esque, where it ended with a sense of finality. They do set up maybe a few things for a future season, but for the most part, it did feel like it served well as a series finale. Unintentionally, of course, because they probably didn't know that going into it, but I think as a way to end the show, it was a very good endpoint, so I am happy with that. But with Jessica Jones, I really couldn't care less. Fuck that show. Like I say, the second season I didn't like, I ain't watching it. And yeah, it's just weird to think, like I say, that within 4 years, this entire universe is over. And, it obviously, when we look back on it, it's had its ups and downs. You had Daredevil, which was the real high standpoint of it. You had Jessica Jones Season 1, which was really good. The Punisher Season 1 and Season 2. Iron Fist Season 2. And it has had its lows as well. I mean, Iron Fist Season 1. Jessica Jones Season 2. The Defenders was a big disappointment. But overall, I look on this brand and this universe they built up in a positive mindset. I liked the fact that Marvel were willing to try and tell these darker and more mature stories that they just couldn't attempt in the films with the audience that they had built up of these, younger kids, where these themes just wouldn't be very appropriate for them. So I do really, really appreciate them trying to tackle this. It's just a shame that it's had to end in this way. I would have really preferred it if all of these shows had just had another season and, the respective showrunners had been told, look, this is your final season, write this season in a way where it will give it some closure and a sense of, end for all of these characters. It gives them all a satisfying conclusion. I just wish that had happened rather than just having some of the shows, especially with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, where they clearly went into there thinking they'd get another season, so they tease it at the very end. And now that they've been cancelled, it just looks so pathetic and sad, because that's not going to get any sense of resolution, because we ain't getting another season. So I'm really upset about that. If I could only pick one of the shows that I'd love to give another season, it would have to be Iron Fist, just because Season 2 I loved. But we know that's not going to happen. I will miss these shows. I will miss this universe, because it's always something I've been very hyped and excited about for the past 4 years. But, all good things come to an end. And with this, it was pretty much inevitable from the moment Daredevil was binned. So thank you all very much for watching this news video. I know it's not a very long video, but I wanted to report on this because, it's something for a large brand of, TV shows that I've really, really enjoyed over the last 4 years, so I wanted to report about it. Let me know in the comment section down below your reaction to this news. I would be very surprised if anybody was genuinely shocked by this news, but, let me know down below, what have you thought of the Marvel Netflix shows overall? Do you look positively back on them, or do you look back on them negatively? Let me know about that down below. Thank you all for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you all again the next time. Goodbye.